Dear students of 3rd Secondary, welcome to a new episode of your English program. Today we are going to cover more items, but before we start, let me introduce my dear colleague, Mrs. Caroline. Welcome to the program, Mrs. Caroline.
Hello, Madam Germaine. How are you doing? Hi, my dear student. Welcome back to our episode. Again, for more revision to take. This could be like the last revision that we have, so it is very, very important. We have to start now. We have a lot of information to take together. We're waiting again for your questions, as we said before. Please, this is the most important revision that we can have. Please, let's start together with one of the important parts that we're going to take. First, respond to each of the following situations.
A friend asks you why you have such an expensive mobile. You have two reasons.
Because I can use it for email and its camera is perfect.
Persuade your brother to go to Alexandria to spend the summer vacation.
Alexandria's beaches are wonderful. There are a lot of amusement. People are friendly.
Akram says to you, I have bought a new mobile phone. Show your interest.
That's very interesting.
A friend asks your opinion about the best means of transport in Cairo. Means of transport يعني وسائل المواصلات.
I think the underground is the best means of transport in Cairo because it's fast and cheap. هدي الرأي لازم أدي سبب عشان رأيي يبقى مقنع.
Mention the place, the speakers, and the language function in each of the following two mini dialogues.
What sort do you prefer, sir?
Super. Lead free, please.
How much do you need?
I need the tank be full.
طبعا المكان واضح احنا بنتكلم فين. Place, speaker A, speaker B, and function.
The place is the petrol station. Speaker A, worker. Speaker B, a car owner. Function, inquiry and response.
Another dialogue. What's the matter?
I have a phobia of heights and I need to be treated.
You need a few sessions, but take this medicine to help you relax. The place, speaker A, speaker B, and the function.
The place is a therapist's clinic. يعني عيادة للمعالجة مثلا النفسية أو عيادات اللي بتعالج حاجات مش major يعني. Therapist, patient, and the function is asking for and giving help.
Now we're going to move to another kind of exercise, which is choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D.
Yahya Ha'i is one of the most writers in the Egyptian literature. Influential, innocent, medical, scientist. The most influential لأنه إحنا محتاجين هنا adjective.
One can drive a car without a driving. Identity, card, license, or safeguard. طبعا معروفة رخصة القيادة لازم تبقى driving license.
The king took space of those who accused him of treason. Treaty, revenge, bravery, confidence. طبعا the revenge يعني انتقم منهم وتريزن يعني الخيانة.
For most people, the what of space holidays is so high. The price, the cost, the currency, or the money. طبعا تكلفة، عايزة أقول تكلفة قضاء الأجازات على القمر مثلا او على الكوكب المريخ، زي ما بيقولوا انه ممكن يبقى في المستقبل في اجازه على كوكب المريخ، يبقى it's going to be the cost. ما ينفعش اقول the price لانه ما فيش حاجه اسمها the price of dollar. price بتاع حاجه انا بشتريها، the price of the bag ممكن اقول، لكن cost هي تعني التكلفه. في فرق بين كلمه تكلفه وفرق بين كلمه سعر. سعر هي price، وطبعا currency هي العمله، فهي اكيد مش بتكلم على العمله، وماني هي الفلوس عامه او النقود عامه، فبالتالي لازم تبقى the cost of space holidays وهي تكلفه السفر، الحاجه اللي انا بدفعها بتكلف قد ايه.
She was in a critical situation. It easy for her. Must have been, can't have been, must be, can't be. Critical situation يعني موقف صعب، يبقى ايه؟ It can't have been easy for her.
Space, she realized that he was telling the truth frequently, consequently, currently, or gradually. طبعا عايزه اقول ان هي بعد ما قعدت تسمعه فتره طويله حست ان هو بيقول الحقيقه، يبقى انا لازم اخدت الحاجه like step by step، وبالتالي هي gradually she realized that he was telling the truth.
I was warned space drive too fast. Not to, didn't, don't, to. احنا اتفقنا قبل كده warned me not to. I was warned not to drive too fast.
وخصوصا ان كلمه warned معناها بيحذر، في شيء من انه ما اعملش، يعني فيها negative meaning اللي هو المفروض ما اعملش ده، وبالتالي هتبقى not to do.
بالظبط، بيحذرني من ان انا اعمل ده.
It's ages space I last saw her. When, since, for, or ago. It's ages، يمكن في ناس اول ما هتشوفها هتقول it's ages وبعدين هحط كلمه ايه، وبالتالي انا عندي I last saw her. I last saw her already يعني من اخر مره شفتها، يبقى انا عايزه اقول منذ هذا الوقت، من اخر مره شفتها انا بقالي زمن كبير. يبقى ايه اللي انا ممكن استعمله في حاجه زي كده؟ اكيد طبعا زي ما انا سامعه it is ages since I last saw her. اخلي بالي ان بعد since لازم past simple ما فيهاش كلام. قبل since ممكن استعمل ال present perfect، او ده العادي ان انا بستعمل present perfect، او لو expression بسيط زي عايزه اقول منذ زمن ممكن اقول it is ages، زي كاني بالظبط قلت it has been ages. So it has been ages هي it is ages since I last saw her.
Newspapers space that Agatha Christie had done some excavation. Are reported, is reported, were reported, reported. The right answer is reported. Newspapers reported.
I lost my key and I don't have a or an one. Spare, addition, extra, or spare. طبعا ما عنديش واحد تاني زيه، او اللي هو بس زي الستيبل كده انا سايبه عندي عشان استعمله في وقت محتاجه، يبقى I don't have a spare one.
How space luggage do you have? 2 handbags. How many? How much? For old. طيب احنا اتكلمنا قبل كده انه how much و how many. how much بنستعملها لما اكون بتكلم على حاجة مش بعرف اعدها، زي الليكويد وزي الحاجات اللي هي الناونز اللي لا تجمع، زي information، زي luggage ونيوز والرايس والشوجر وكل الحاجات دي. طيب اللاجج اللي هي الشنط بتاعتي ما بقولش two luggages، لكن بستعمل يونت اعرف اجمعه، عشان كده في الانسرز قال two bags. لو كان سألوا how space bags كان هنا هتبقى how many، انما luggage هنا هنضطر ان احنا نستعمل معاها much، لان كلمة luggage uncountable noun. يبقى how much luggage الانسر 2 bags.
Space the problem we had yesterday. We could travel to Mansoura. Despite, although, however, or but. طبعا لازم اقرا الجمله واشوف الفرق ما بين الجملتين ايه علاقتهم ببعض، هل هم تكمله يعني ده حصل نتيجته ده ولا ده حصل وعكسه ده. يبقى انا لازم اشوف، انا بقول the problem يعني عندي حاجه المشكله اللي كانت عندنا امبارح كنا سافرنا المنصوره، يبقى اللي انا عايزه اقوله انه لو ما كانش عندنا المشكله دي امبارح احنا كنا سافرنا المنصوره، او لو عايزه اقول انه بالرغم من المشكله اللي كانت عندنا امبارح يبقى المفروض ان انا الحاجه دي كانت تحصل. طب يا ترى السنتنس بتاعتي بتديني اي معنى؟ انا بقول the problem we had yesterday we could travel to منصوره، انا عندي السبيس اللي بعد الكلمه اللي بعد السبيس ده problem، يبقى ده word. لو انا عندي noun يبقى انا لازم استعمل كلمه وراها بيجي noun. ايه الكلمات اللي احنا اخدناها اللينكينج ووردز اللي بيجي وراها noun؟ عندنا despite، عندنا in spite of، عندنا even though. يبقى لازم سوري even though لا، عندنا despite وعندنا in spite of، يا اما noun يا اما ing. يبقى انا عندي despite the problem we had yesterday we could travel to منصورة.
All the books space by Naguib Mahfouz were translated into other languages. Wrote, writes, written, were written. أنا عندي by معناها أنا عندي passive، يبقى all the books written by Naguib Mahfouz were translated into other languages.
ليه ما قلتش all the books were written مثلا؟ كان لازم نخلي بالنا ليه ما قلناش were written، لأنه هنا كانت all the books جاية written كأنها صفة المكتوبة، مش عايزة أقول إن هي they were written لأن هي مش active sentence، فبالتالي هي it's an adjective. Now energy can be space and stored, hold, caught, arrested or captured. طيب عايزة أقول energy can be إيه؟ أقول energy can be hold already مش past participle sorry we cannot use it لأنه مش هقول energy can be hold. طيب عايزه اقول بعديها كوت، هل انا همسكها؟ لا طبعا هي it is captured، وهي كانها بنقدر نخزن او يعني بنقدر ناخد الالكتريسيتي دي او الانرجي بتاعتنا، هي دي اللي احنا بنقدر نعمل لها capturing وبعد كده we store it.
Find the mistake in each of the following, then write it correctly. The person whose job is to clean the school is not here today. He is ill. طبعا relative pronoun هو اللي غلط. The person whose job is to clean the school is not here today. واتفقنا قبل كده ان مع relative pronouns مش بنعيد اي pronoun تاني في الجملة.
We should reinvent paper rather than throw it away. طب هنا لو بصينا للجملة هل في حاجة جرامر غلط؟ لا مش شايفين جرامر غلط، يبقى احنا لازم نتأكد الأول من المعنى. We should reinvent، هل احنا هنعيد اختراع او اختراع الورق؟ لا طبعا، وبالتالي احنا we should recycle paper rather than throw it away.
He doesn't use a computer, he is old fashioned. طبعا ملاحظين انه هنا محتاجة adjective، فالمستيك هتبقى he doesn't use a computer, he is old fashioned.
I have a 10 minutes break between my study sessions. فاكرة ان احنا الغلطة دي قلناها كمان واحنا بنشرح قبل كده، قلنا a 10 minutes break. break already is the noun، يبقى 10 minutes اللي جاية قبلها دي الادجective. Can we make adjectives into plural؟ طبعا مستحيل. So it's going to be I have a 10-minute break between my study sessions.
She didn't seen for a week. People think she has gone missing. She wasn't seen for a week. طبعا مش ممكن اقول didn't و seen، لازم اغير الاوكسيلري. She wasn't seen for a week. People think she has gone missing.
وهستعمل verb to be plus seen لان ده الباسيف فورم، هي محدش شافها. She wasn't seen. He asked me if saw his newspaper. طبعا مش معقول اقول if وراها verb in the sentence، فلازم اقول he asked me to see his newspaper.
More questions from the prisoner of Zinda. Answer the following questions.
Describe the castle of Zenda.
It was very old but well built. There was a moat all around it. Behind it was a large modern mansion. It could only be reached by a drawbridge between it and the mansion. It was well defended.
Why was Sabt worried if Rasindel refused to be the king?
Because the Duke Michael would be king that night, and the king would either be dead or in prison.
Who did the poor people of Stralsund support, and why?
They support Duke Michael. They didn't like the king as they didn't like the things he does. Duke Michael gave them hope of better life.
According to Madame Antoinette, what was Michael's wicked plan to be on the throne?
A. To kill Rasindel and take his body into the old town. B. To arrest Colonel Sapt and Fritz for murdering him. C. Then the Duke would announce himself as king.
What plan did Rupert make to Rasindel to become a king?
Rasindel killed Sapt and Fritz. Rupert killed the king and the Duke. Rasindel would be the king forever, and Rupert would have a reward.
Now let's move to some more quotations. Read the following quotation and then answer the questions.
Let's hope we are all alive tonight. Who said this to whom?
Colonel Sapt said this to Rudolf Rasindel.
Where was this said?
It was said on the train going to Stralsund.
You must promise that you will protect Princess Flavia from the Duke. Who said this to whom?
Rasindel said this to the Marshal.
Where was the speaker going?
He was going to Zenda.
Why was he to protect Princess from the Duke?
The Duke wanted to marry the princess to be legally king, as his mother was not royal.
Find and correct the mistakes in each of the following sentences.
Dresden was the capital city of Ruritania.
Stralsund was the capital city of Ruritania.
If the Marshal didn't find the king, he would take the princess to the capital to make a party.
If the Marshal didn't find the king, he would take the princess to the capital to be the queen. Translate into Arabic.
The Egyptians have proved to the whole world that they don't fear wars, but they defend peace that protects the generation's achievements.
لقد برهن المصريون للعالم كله أنهم لا يخشون الحرب، ولكن يدافعون عن السلام الذي يحمي منجزات الأجيال من الدمار.
Translate into English. تحتاج الدولة إلى جهود الشباب لتحقيق التقدم والرخاء والرفاهية.
The state needs the efforts of the youth to achieve progress, welfare, and prosperity.
إن تنظيم النسل وتوفير البضائع الاستهلاكية هو الطريق الوحيد للتغلب على المشاكل الاقتصادية.
Family birth control and saving consuming goods are the only way to overcome our economic problems. To remain employable, individuals must be good at the jobs they are doing and predict what skills they may need in the future. In today's world, lifelong learning helps people to get these skills.
للبقاء قادراً على التقدم لوظائف مختلفة، يتوجب على الأفراد أن يكونوا مهرة فيما يقومون به من أعمال حالياً، وأن يتنبؤوا بالمهارات التي قد يحتاجونها مستقبلاً. ففي عالم اليوم المستمر، سوق العمل يساعد تعليم الناس على اكتساب هذه المهارات.
Translate into English. تسعى المؤسسة التعليمية إلى تعميق الفكر الديمقراطي وتدريب الأجيال الصاعدة على المشاركة وإبداء الرأي والنقد البناء.
The educational institution seeks to deepen democratic thought and train the young generation in participation, voicing opinion, and constructive criticism.
تقوم الجامعة المفتوحة بتوفير التعليم عن بعد لكثير من المواطنين من مختلف الأعمار.
The Open University provides distance learning for many citizens of different ages.
The Egyptian economy has been hit by a series of labor strikes, political unrest, the absence of security, and the sharp deterioration of the value of the Egyptian currency.
لقد تضرر الاقتصاد المصري من سلسلة اضطرابات عمالية واضطرابات سياسية والغياب الأمني والتدهور الحاد لقيمة العملة المصرية.
The Egyptian army is the national professional organization which must be preserved, and any attempts to promote hostility between the army and the people would turn the country into chaos and great danger to Egypt.
الجيش المصري مؤسسة مهنية وطنية يجب الحفاظ عليها، وأي محاولات لإشاعة العداء بين الجيش والشعب سيحول البلاد إلى فوضى وخطر كبير على مصر. Translate into English. لعبت القوات المسلحة دورا هاما في نجاح ثورة 25 يناير.
The armed forces played an important role in the success of the 25th of January revolution.
سيظل الشعب والجيش والشرطة يدا واحدة.
People, police, and armed forces will remain one hand.
بعد الثورة يجب أن نتعاون جميعا من أجل إعادة بناء مصر.
After the revolution, we should cooperate to rebuild Egypt.
Find the mistake in each of the following sentences, then write them correctly.
I have been learning English since 2 years. طبعا احنا عارفين ان since مش بيجي دايما معاها زمن بالشكل ده، فالكلمة الغلط طبعا هي since هتتغير before.
My friend asked me if had I enjoyed reading the book she had lent me. حتى الواحد وهو بيقراها بيحس انه الخطأ موجود، بتقوله على طول مجرد ان انت بتقرا. فطبعا my friend asked me if I had enjoyed مش had I enjoyed. امتى كنت استعمل had I enjoyed؟ اولا لو ما فيش if عشان هي بمعنى if، وتاني حاجة كانت هتيجي في اول الجملة had I enjoyed the story مثلا I would have completed it، يبقى انا هنا بكملها بالاف. فطبعا هنا ما عندناش if already if موجودة، يبقى لازم تبقى sentence form I had enjoyed.
Parents often warn their children to not cross the road without looking. Parents often warn their children not to cross. وشرحناها في حلقات قبل كده ان مفيش حاجة اسمها to not to، هي not to على طول.
I don't expect them arriving yet. They're often late. I don't expect them arriving yet. احنا شايفين yet وعارفين ان yet مستحيل ان احنا نستعملها مع البريزنت فورم بالمعنى ده، هو نيجاتيف، لكن مش معقول نستعملها كده، فلازم هقول I don't expect them to arrive مش I don't expect them arriving. لازم بعد expect ايه؟ expect to do، يبقى expect to plus infinitive مع yet.
You can buying clothes in some supermarkets now. طبعا هي كان كموديل verb لازم يجي وراها الverb in bare infinitive، يعني infinitive without to. You can buy.
If you couldn't see what you want in a shop, you should ask an assistant. If you couldn't see طبعا ما تنفعش لسبب ان انا بقول you should ask. لو انا قلت you should ask فانا بديله advice على حاجة المفروض عامة، يبقى المفروض if you cannot see لأن أنا بديله situation وبديله الأدفايس بتاعتي يبقى لازم تبقى في present if you cannot see what you want in a shop.
You must to remember to post this letter. It's very important. لسه قايلين دلوقتي ان كان model verb must كمان model verb لازم يجي وراها الverb من غير to. Dear students, and by the translation section on part of questions, we reached the end of our episode today.
My dear students, hope you had a lot of information, revision on all parts of the program with this kind of revision that we are doing. Our revision these days are very collective. We're having a lot of the information that you need to revise with us concerning grammar and concerning vocabulary and story and translation. Hope that you have enjoyed and benefited from our work. Waiting for your questions on our website. Thank you, and let's meet next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.